So I asked ChatGPT to help me buy a house. Here was my conversation. I'm going to have another conversation and ask the exact same questions. I'm literally going to copy and paste to see if artificial intelligence can replace a human being, but more importantly, if ChatGPT is the best way to go about purchasing a home. So from my previous conversation, I told them what their name is. They are Concierge GPT, and I need them to give me an advice on buying a home, and I want them to do it in such a way that I have to limit my human interaction, and I want ChatGPT to do the work for me. That's the goal. So that's what I'm telling it.
As a home buyer concierge, I'm happy to assist you with your home buying journey. 1. Determine your budget. The first step is to figure out how much you can afford to spend on a home. You can use online mortgage calculators to estimate your monthly payments based on your down payment and the home's price. 2. Research neighborhoods. Look for.
This is what happened last time. They laid out several steps. These are the same steps that it laid out last time. Determine your budget. Research neighborhoods. Search for homes online, get pre-approved for a mortgage. Yep, these are the exact same steps.
It's essential to have it inspected before making an offer. A home inspector can identify any potential problems with the property and help you avoid costly surprises down the line. 6. Make an offer. Once you're satisfied with the condition of the home and have determined a fair price, you can make an offer. 7. Close the deal. Once your offer is accepted, you'll need to complete the necessary paperwork and pay any closing costs. Your mortgage lender can guide you through this process and ensure everything is in order. By following these steps, you can successfully buy a home with as little human interaction as possible. However, it's important to keep in mind that some steps, such as hiring an inspector and closing the deal, may require some human interaction.
So at this point, it's telling me that I can purchase a home without hardly any human interaction. That'd be sweet if I just buy a home all on my computer. It is saying that some human interaction is needed, specifically with the inspector. All right, so let's take it to the next level. So one of the first things that it said was, what's the budget, determining your budget for the home. So I have questions. Thanks. How do I determine my budget for buying this home? Can ChatGPT help me better give a budget? How do I know if I've picked the right number for my payment, for the target payment? Because I don't want to buy a house, end up having the payment change on me, or maybe I'm into that house and the payment's like way more than I wanted, or maybe I'm into the house and the payment's way less than what I could really do, and then I ended up not buying a home that I probably wanted to buy. So how do I know I'm doing it right, ChatGPT?
To determine your budget for buying a home, you'll want to take a look at your current income and expenses to see how much you can realistically afford to spend on housing. Here are some steps to follow. 1. Calculate your monthly income. Start by adding up all of your sources of income. 2. Make a list of all of your monthly expenses. 3. Subtract your expenses from your income. Once you have a total for your monthly income and expenses, subtract your expenses from your income to determine your disposable income. 4. Based on your disposable income, you can decide how much you can afford to spend on housing each month. This will depend on a number of factors, including your other financial goals, lifestyle, and priorities. To determine if you've picked the right number for your target payment, you'll want to make sure it's within your budget and won't cause you financial strain in the long term. You can use online mortgage calculators to estimate your monthly payment based on the home's price, down payment, and interest rate. You'll also want to factor in other homeownership costs like property taxes, homeowners insurance, and maintenance and repairs. Additionally, you should consider how much of a down payment you can afford to make. Generally, it's recommended to put down at least 20% of the home's purchase price to avoid private mortgage insurance, PMI, and reduce your monthly payment. Overall, it's important to carefully consider your budget and target payment to ensure you're making a responsible and sustainable decision when buying a home.
A lot of the advice is pretty good here. You'll want to make sure it's within your budget and won't cause your financial strain on the long term. Really great advice there. Additionally, you should consider how much of a down payment you can afford. Generally, it's recommended to put at least 20% down. So it's telling me I got to put 20% down. Man, is that true? So based on that, one of the questions I have is when calculating my monthly income, what do I use? Do I use my take home or the gross? Because I need to know that. And then also it said use an online mortgage calculator. What mortgage calculator should I use? Like, where do I go, ChatGPT? Help me with that. All right, so is 20% really the amount I need to put down? Let's see what it's saying.
When calculating your monthly income for the purpose of determining your budget for buying a home, you should use your gross income.
So it's telling me the gross, which is how mortgage companies and lenders do it as well. They use your gross and they determine your debt to income ratio from that.
As for which online mortgage calculator to use, there are many available, including those offered by banks, real estate websites, and mortgage lenders. It's a good idea to try several different calculators to get a range of estimates.
Okay, so now it's some extra work that ChatGPT is giving me. Not making it easy. They're creating more work for me. It's giving me a general rule of thumb for what my payment should be. So now it's giving me a target of about 28%. Okay, that's helpful. Regarding the down payment, while it's true that putting down 20% of the home, it can avoid PMI, it's not always necessary or feasible for everyone. Some lenders may offer programs with lower down payment. Yes, that is true. And there are also government-backed loan programs such as FHA and VA loans. Yep, those ones do allow lower down payment, but you can have lower down payment without FHA or VA, but it's not letting me know that.
It's important to consider all of your options and weigh the pros and cons before making a decision.
Okay, so the next question I asked, so last time it gave a whole bunch of links to calculators. This time it's not. Interesting. Okay. And in the last one, it told me that I should probably talk with somebody about what my payment should be. So at this point, it's not telling me who I should talk to. So I'm going to adjust my question again based on how it's responded to me this time. It asked me, hey, I got to go to a bunch of different websites for mortgage calculators. So please give me some options here. ChatGPT, help me. Don't make me do the work. And what banks or lenders do you suggest? Who can I trust? Because it's talking a little bit here about 20% down, and all lenders have differences in their down payments. I want to make sure I'm using the right lender to get a loan. And I want to know really what the down payments are. So who can I get the right information from?
There are many websites that offer mortgage calculator options, including Bankrate.
All right, so now it's going into all the different mortgage calculator options. This is what it did last time. It gave me a couple of different websites, which is helpful. These calculations can help estimate your monthly mortgage payment. As for banks and lenders to consider, it's important to shop around and compare from multiple lenders to find the best rate and terms. Some well-known banks and lenders include. So it's listing some of the bigger lenders in the world. Okay, here it goes. You can also consider working with a mortgage broker who can help you compare options from multiple lenders and find the best rate to fit my needs. Okay, so this is important because if I'm wanting to buy a home and it's telling me I need to do a whole bunch of work and shop around with a whole bunch of these banks, that seems like a lot of work. And I don't know if I necessarily want to submit information by filling out these forms, have all these people blow me up with emails and constant voicemails and them trying to sell me on using them. I just want to know who's the best to work with. But it's saying you can use a mortgage broker who can help compare for options. And that's really good too. But then it also says when it comes to trusting a lender or broker, it's important you do your research and check their credentials and reputations. Additionally, be wary of any lender or broker who pressures you into signing a contract. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, you want to work with somebody who's going to provide free information. But there was a question that I asked last time where I said, hey, I'm trying to purchase a home with as little human interaction as possible, but you keep suggesting that I speak with multiple lenders and talk with friends and family members. Are you saying that AI is not a viable source for purchasing a home? I'm going to ask that question again. And then also, I'm going to say, hey, are you saying that a broker is the best way to buy a home? Because it just mentioned that. Let's see what they say.
I apologize for any confusion, and let me clarify that AI can be a valuable resource in helping you purchase a home. However, I want to make sure that you're aware of all of your options and have the necessary information to make an informed decision. While it's possible to purchase a home with minimal human interaction, it's important to remember that a home purchase is a significant financial decision that can have long-term implications for your finances and your lifestyle. Therefore, it's generally recommended that you take the time to research and compare different options, including speaking with lenders and consulting with trusted advisors like friends and family members, before making a final decision. As for whether a mortgage broker is the best way to purchase a home, it depends on your individual situation and preferences. A mortgage broker can offer the advantage of being able to shop around and compare offers from multiple lenders on your behalf, potentially saving you time and money. However, it's important to do your research and choose a reputable and experienced broker. Alternatively, you can work directly with a lender, either online or in person, to secure a mortgage loan. Ultimately, the choice is yours, and it's important to weigh the pros and cons of each option and choose the one that best meets your needs.
Okay, so basically ChatGPT just told me, hey, you can't buy a home through me. ChatGPT can provide information, but I'm going to have to do some work. And although there is a lot of options that I might have to go through, it is saying a mortgage broker can offer the advantage of being able to shop around and compare offers from multiple lenders on your behalf, potentially saving you time and money. Wow, okay, so I'm learning here through ChatGPT that a mortgage broker is a really great option. However, it's important to do your research and choose a reputable, experienced broker. Alternatively, you can work directly with a lender, either online or in person, to secure a mortgage loan. So here I'm just going to then communicate with ChatGPT what my needs are. And if I'm honest with you, these are the needs of almost everybody. I want the lowest rate I can possibly get because that's going to help me have the lowest payment. I want to have a very low payment because that's going to help make sure my affordability moving forward is good. And I want to work with somebody who's not going to try to screw me over. I want to work with somebody I trust. I want to work with somebody that's reputable, as it's saying. It's saying find somebody that's reputable, but how do I do that? And I want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. I don't want to end up buying a home, even if it is at the lowest rate possible, that is way outside of my reach, or maybe it's not a good home. How do I know if the home is going to be good for me? How do I know that the home has good bones? That's not going to be a lemon, that's going to be in the right neighborhood? These are all things that I'm going to want to know as well. All right, so now I'm framing up the question, is the mortgage broker the way to go to get the lowest rate possible? Please confirm that. And then I want to make sure again that this home is the right home for me. So it mentioned in the steps earlier about an inspector. Is that what an inspector does? The inspector help me make sure it's the right home for me? So here we go. Yes, working with a mortgage broker can be a good way to get the best rate. Finally, some good answers and peace of mind. I want the best rate, so I better use a mortgage broker because they have access to multiple lending options and can help you compare and negotiate rates on your terms. However, it's important to keep in mind that a broker will likely charge a fee for their services, so you'll need to factor that in your overall costs. A fee for this? Uh-oh, that sounds expensive. I need to make sure I address that question. Okay, then it says in terms of ensuring that a home is right for you, a home inspector or inspection can provide valuable information about the condition of a home for any potential. However, an inspection will not necessarily tell you if the home is right to fit your needs and lifestyle. To help determine if a home is right for you, considering factors like location, size, layout, and amenities. Okay. Additionally, you may want to consult with a real estate agent. Another person. So right now, it's telling me that I need to work with a mortgage broker. They're likely going to get me the best rate, but there's fees here. Got to ask questions about that. And then it's saying if I want to find the right home for me, I should probably work with a real estate agent. But can I just do it all online? I'm going to ask some questions about that as well. So here we go. I've framed up some questions here. So a mortgage broker charges a fee again. That seems, I don't necessarily know if I like fees. So maybe I just go directly to the lenders, I do the work myself, and maybe they don't charge me fees, right? And then also it's telling me I gotta work with another person, a real estate agent. Concierge home buying GPT isn't necessarily helping me do this all on my own and all online. Can't I find the right home online with your help? Come on, AI.
A mortgage broker may charge a fee for their services, which is typically a percentage of the loan amount or a flat fee. However, some brokers may offer their services for free and instead receive compensation from the lender in the form of a commission.
So this is a thing called a no-cost loan. You can do no-cost loans with mortgage brokers. You can even do no-cost loans direct lenders as well. Essentially, they just get their compensation from the bank, the lending institution, the rate.
Direct lenders or banks may also charge fees, such as origination fees, application fees, or underwriting fees. It's important to ask about any potential fees when shopping around for a mortgage and to compare the total cost of each loan option, including any fees.
Previously, it was framing up like mortgage brokers charge fees, so watch out. Well, here's the truth. Everybody charges fees. There's costs to getting a loan. It doesn't matter who you get your loan through. There is cost involved. The reality of the situation is mortgage brokers are absolutely the most cost-effective way to obtain a loan. They can get you the lowest rate and the lowest combination of fees every single time. That's the way that you're going to want to lean. So finally, ChatGPT tells the truth here.
While it is possible to search for homes online and gather information about properties, working with a real estate agent can provide valuable expertise and guidance throughout the home buying process.
Oh, AI is telling me a real estate agent has value, a person, and guidance throughout the home buying process. A good agent can help you identify properties that meet your specific needs and budget, negotiate with sellers, and navigate the complexities of the home buying process. If I'm buying a home, that is absolutely music to my ears. I want somebody to help me budget. I want somebody to help me negotiate with the sellers so I don't have to. I want somebody to help me navigate the complexities of buying a home. My hope was that AI would do that for me, but ChatGPT can't. Many agents have access to properties that they may not be listed online. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So ChatGPT is telling me something here. I can't find all the homes I want just by going on Zillow or Redfin or something like that. Agents have access to more homes? Huh. That being said, it is ultimately up to you to decide whether you want to work with an agent or not. My role as homebuyer, Concierge GPT, is to provide you with information and guidance to help you make informed decisions throughout the home buying process. So it sounds like the informed decisions that homebuyer Concierge GPT is making is that I need to use a mortgage broker and I need to use a real estate agent. Those two people, those two wise and loving advisors are going to be the ones that are going to help me with the home buying journey the best, because they're going to get me the best rate and they're going to help make sure that the home is right for me. All right, so I'm now going to talk about this real estate agent because, everybody knows that Zillow and Redfin and Realtor.com, I can look for homes there, but ChatGPT is telling me that they might not have all the homes out there. I don't want to miss out on something, so maybe I need to work with an agent, so I'm going to ask that. And then also, I want to make sure that the home is right for me. And ChatGPT is telling me that a real estate agent has expertise that can help me discover what might be the right home for me. They might bring me through a process of understanding what that is and finding a home that meets those needs because they have that valuable expertise.
Yes, a real estate agent may have access to properties that are not listed on popular home search websites like Zillow or Redfin. Working with a real estate agent can also be beneficial in helping you discover your needs and preferences.
An experienced agent can help you identify what features and amenities are most important to you. It can show you properties that meet your specific needs. And then it goes on into the home inspection. And then it says, overall, working with a real estate agent can provide valuable expertise and guidance throughout the home buying process. However, it's ultimately up to you to decide whether you want to work with an agent or not. So Concierge, or Home Buying Concierge GPT, is telling me that I need to work with a mortgage broker and I need to work with a real estate agent. At least that's what it's suggesting based on the needs that I have. So let's confirm that. You laid out 7 steps, ChatGPT. Can a mortgage broker and a real estate agent help me meet all 7 of those steps? Yes, a mortgage broker and a real estate agent can both help you complete many of the steps involved in buying a home. Here's how they can assist you. Wow. So not only is it going to say, yes, it can complete the steps, now ChatGPT is going to tell me specifically how those two folks can help me complete all 7 of those steps. This is great. It's pretty amazing that ChatGPT can provide this information and this feedback and answer questions. Like, how crazy and cool is technology? But what we're discovering is that the technology cannot actually buy the home. I can't find the home through the AI. I can't get a mortgage through the AI, and the AI can't hand me the keys through the computer screen. But overall, it says at the bottom, working with a mortgage broker and real estate agent can help you navigate the complexities of the home buying process and ensure that you make informed decisions every step of the way. All right, so obviously, as a person who owns a mortgage brokerage and owns a real estate agency, I know the real answers, right? I know that a mortgage broker is the best place to get a home loan, and I know using a great real estate agent is the best way to purchase a home. It's what I did when I recently bought a home less than 2 years ago. AI is awesome. It's super powerful, and we just saw how powerful it is. But if you're buying a home, the best place to start isn't AI. The best place to get it completed is not AI. The best place to start is using a real estate agent and a mortgage broker. And here, pro tip, using a real estate agent and a mortgage broker who are on the same team, who are working together to serve you with wisdom and love, that's the way to do it. If you're in Arizona and you're interested in working with a mortgage broker and a real estate agent who are on the same team, who are gonna work together to make this process as easy as possible, a lot better than AI will. If you're interested in some of these things, check us out at stewardship.pro, or you can always give us a call or shoot us a text message.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more awesome content to help you in your personal financial journey.